Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update, and this is for Thursday, the 28th of March, 2019, right at 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. So, the big break of yesterday's met by an attempt at a rally today in the stock indices, and that's fine. It's also a day where the dollar is soaring to the upside at the expense of a number of currencies. The yen down very sharply, the British pound, nobody knows what's going on there. You can almost forget trying to figure that out. What should go on is Ms. May is going to try to present, I believe tomorrow, another vote, but it's going to be different than the two she's brought, maybe splitting one in half. We'll see if that gets through, but there's no way to know. In the gold, the silver, that decline in my gold report that I was talking about, a top where we fall into a time frame and then the seasonals often pick up into the beginning of April. Well, you're certainly getting the decline just as I wrote about. If you haven't seen my gold report, it is on our website, www.iraepstein.com. Under the word education, you'll see special gold report. It'll come off today, so this is your last day to see it. It'll be gone at least by tomorrow, so forget that. We only keep them up now, a couple of days at a time, then they're gone. I don't want people going back for history. I'm either right or wrong when I'm writing the report, and I don't need to hang my banners on it later. If you take a look at energy, this is the break I was looking for in gasoline to come down and see where the buyers finally step in. It appears it's about 200 points ago. You know, picking the low is hard. You need to come in after the fact, and we'll see what happens there. In the grain markets, do you want to go and get involved in front of the USDA supply demand in the acreage report that comes out at 11 o'clock tomorrow? That's up to you. I think money's come off the table and people are just watching. Again, we're not breaking in our interest rates, so those low rates that we've had are staying around right now, and they haven't changed very much at all. The day's data, U.S. home pending sales. Remember, this is a backward-looking number. We know interest rates are falling, and they've been falling sharply. So we would expect, at least I would expect, that these numbers pick up after this. Pending home sales down 1% month over month and down 4.9% year over year. But that's when rates were climbing. Now the question is that they're breaking. Does that improve? Fourth quarter final GDP and chain-weighted index, price index recap. Final GDP, 2.2%. Initial was 2.6. It's still at 2.2, but it's not 3, right? PCE price index, 1.5%. Purchasing price plus 1.7. Core PCE, 1.8%. So you're staying in that number that you've been at with that core PCE. It should not scare the Fed in any manner whatsoever. And the chain-weighted index is 1.7. Jobless claims came in down 5,000. That's where they were expected. The weekly claims were up 13,000. If you look at the German CPI, this is the problem. This is why your euro is sinking. They're not able to get inflation going, and that is the problem. Remember, they're the powerhouse. Then when you go on and you look at the economic data in the Eurozone, I'll show you something else. Belgium CPI up 2.3% on the year versus 2.2% in February. That's a shining star compared to the rest. Excuse me, I want to go back to this. March confidence down 7.2. That is not good for the Eurozone. Then you get industrial conference down 1.7 versus February's down 0.4. I mean, these numbers all stink. It's really that simple. Then you get to the European Bank said that lending to non-financial corporations, which is a term I really don't get, grew at an annual rate of 3.7%. That's a pickup from January's rate of 3.4%, but falls short of the levels recorded toward the end of the year when they were at 4.3%. In a nutshell, there's a lot of problems. As I just said, my gold report. Now let me tell you what I did in this gold report if you're interested in looking at it. And I no longer write them. I'm going to videos. It's the easiest thing they play. You can pause them on the bottom. You can look at the charts and study them, and then the words go with it. And I think you'd agree it's a better way to do it. I've given you the seasonal charts. I'm giving you the I think the weekly, the dailies, and I'm honing in on a fact what I was expecting a top on a seasonal basis to come in and then a break in the market to right now. What to do with that? Well, that's why I put out the report. All you need to do is go to www.iraepstein.com. When you get there, under the word education, there'll be a drop-down menu. Hit it. If you have questions or need help, just call my staff, 866-973-2077. And with that, buy gold report. It won't be there probably after today. You have a good day.